Hey guys, my name is Cameron, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we finished most of the dungeon. We got up to this point right here in this room, and that's when I cut it off because time. And in this episode, we're going to finish the dungeon. This episode will only be like 13 minutes long. It's not going to be long at all. Anyways, this room right here is a little bit frustrating, so as soon as you come in, I don't know their name, but these guys will drop down. And as you know, I'm not a big fan. And these are not the only ones, but we'll get to that in a moment. I recommend just shield bashing and doing the helm splitter if you can. And you may say, hey, that one wasn't there a moment ago. Where did he come from? Well, you're getting ready to see. As soon as I take this one out, that is. Anyways, so what you're going to want to do is get out your bomb arrows. And all those icicles up there? Yep. That's them. Yeah, so I recommend just, well, I wouldn't do what I just did, because I just took them all down at once. I recommend taking like 2 down at a time. Well, I took down all 4, and I will regret that later. Anyways, yeah, they will drop down. So if you don't like bring them down yourself, they will fall down on you. I assure you. So I recommend you just do that, but don't bring them all down at one time like I did. Because as soon as you do a helm splitter on one, they'll throw their spirit to midair, and there's nothing you can do. But these guys are really frustrating. Which, by the way, this room I can't think of the name for, but it looks like a church almost, which is kind of weird. It's kind of, it's cool, but I like this room. It's a little bit eerie because, like, you know, they're rich if they had their own church. So, anyways, like I'm talking about, since this is a mansion and everything. Anyways, helm splitter. There you go. You guys are done. Very glad you guys are done. Okay. And with that, that'll actually well, this should lead us to what we've been looking for. See what's in this chest. Hopefully the key. And it is the key. You got the bedroom key. This will let you gain access to the bedroom that houses the mirror shard. Okay, cool. Phew, we finally found the key. That sure took a while, but the mirror shard is as good as ours. Yep, okay. Or hopefully at least, anyways. Okay. Things I can talk about. So since I recorded the last video, and I'm recording these all in one day, I cleaned my lizard's cage for the first time in a while. It was overdue, but I finally cleaned his cage. And when I cleaned his cage, well, first of all, oh, you're safe. I drink husband's soup and, oh, forgot the accent. Feel much better. So I come to find you. You found a key. Good, good. Bedroom is right above us. I take you there. Okay, so you can wait for her, but much like the pregnant lady of Ordon Village, she's very slow. So we're just gonna roll our way up. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about this really, really quick since I brought it up. So I cleaned this cage, and so we had a cat litter box that's sitting outside, like an empty cat litter box. So I was like, okay, cool. I can put the dirty sand in this cat litter box and carry it outside. So I brought the cat litter box inside, put the sand in it, and the bottom of the litter box fell out. I got sand all on my carpet. So I'm gonna have to clean that up later. But I cleaned up most of it, just not all of it. So I've got to get the vacuum cleaner later. Thank you. You come inside. Okay. Thank you. But why did you have your bedroom locked like that? It's a little bit creepy. I think actually I hinted on that in the first part of this dungeon. But nonetheless, I mean, you know, you do you. Whatever you're into. Oh God, I'm not gonna. Okay, anyways, please, this way. And there it is. Here, mirror. You look at it. So pretty. Pretty. So pretty. Pretty, pretty mirror. Lovely. No take mirror! Twilight Ice Mask? Blizzeta, excuse me. Anyway, so the first part of the fight is literally just a huge piece of ice bopping around this room. All you gotta do is just throw your ball and chain. It is as easy as that. Eventually, she will throw out those little ice things you just saw, but those should not be a problem. If you just keep throwing it at her, you should be fine. Which, by the way, I paused right here because my TV did the weird thing where it blanks out. I think I've actually talked about this in previous videos, but it did that right here. Anyways, okay, hit it again. Let's see, oh, I done hecked up right here. Luckily, I was able to get it out right on time. Okay, there we go. Alright, and here comes the main phase of the boss. Yeah, that wasn't just it. This is one of the easier bosses of the game, and this is the main mechanic right here, and there's nothing else different besides this, well, different from what you're about to see. Okay, so what you want to do is look at the reflection of the ice, and wait for all the little pieces of ice that you see right here come down. Now, once they come down, you're going to want to break at least one of them, but I recommend you break 2 of them, but I didn't do that right here. Now, if you do not break any of them and you get trapped like this, don't do what I did, because I just sat there. If you get trapped like that, that is when you bring out your ball and chain. And you will see why we need our ball and chain here in a moment. But what you want to do is just kind of keep tab on how many have fallen down and how many are left, how many pieces of ice. But what you want to do is get your ball and chain, break 1 or 2 of them, and then keep rolling. One end of it will be open for you. You're going to want to go to that end and not stand in the middle like I did. And then throw out your ball and chain and hit the main, I don't know what to call it. I'm going to call it a carriage that she is in. I don't know what the word for it is, but that's okay. Anyways, and that's really that's the only main. Why can't I talk today? That is the only main mechanic. Well, that's the main mechanic of the battle. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. I didn't do that great of a job, honestly though. But even if you don't break any of them like I did right here once again, you're gonna get hit. There's not really much avoiding it, but at least bring out your ball and chain. I failed to do so. So, my recommendation. But besides that, it's a pretty easy fight. There's not really all that much to it, but it's kind of a boring fight. Not my favorite boss of the game, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I definitely didn't know what I was gonna expect. I wasn't so sure what was gonna be the boss because it wasn't really like a dungeon. We didn't get a big key. We got the bedroom key. So, anyways, just throw your ball and chain to the main piece. There you go. And I believe we have 1 more time to go, and then that'll be it. I could be wrong though. Alright, so just keep an eye on the reflection. You see the pieces following us. You just want to make sure you keep moving, because if you stay, or even if you just slow down, you will get hit. So you're gonna want to go full speed. But you gotta be careful that you don't once you get towards the end, I have a habit of slowing down to see whether it's the last piece of ice that's fallen or not. You can't do that. Now right here, I was actually just knocked out of the way. Anyways, I was close, but not close enough. Okay. So, and occasionally she will drop hearts for you, so there's that at the very least, but you should have stocked up on soup before coming to this battle if you didn't have any fairies or anything. If you had empty bottles, that would have been my recommendation. Hopefully you did that. If you don't have anything, then hopefully you'll be okay with this fight. You should be. It's really not that hard of a fight. Although I'm getting knocked over right and left over here. Anyways, once you get into the final hit... Well, we have 2 mirror shards now. 2 more left, Link. Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. To think that the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. Let's hurry up and collect the rest of this pieces, Link. We have to, before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering this poor girl did. Okay, she didn't look so poor and pitiful when her head flipped around and she looked like Satan, I'm just saying. Well, let's go search for the 2 that remain. Alright, fair enough. But then again, Minda does have a point. Obviously, she wasn't like that. The desire that she had for the mirror consumed her. That gets me every single time. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Very strange. You just dreaming, YETO, mirror you gave. Forget mirror, YETA. No, look into eyes of YETO. Look into reflection of Yeto's eyes. There, true beauty. Who need mirror? My love. Yeah. My first time playing this game, I just laughed a lot after this. Anyways, that was really sweet. And in case you were wondering where our piece of heart was gonna come from, there you go. Okay. Alright, so, let's roll over here. You got a heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1, and your life has been fully replenished. And if you want to, you can collect all these, I guess, but there's really no purpose to it. And if you talk to him again, love you, love you too. And they'll drop out additional hearts for you if you absolutely want them. Anyways, I believe that's going to be it for this episode. So let's talk to Min now. I'll get you out of here. You sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's get out of here. Alright, and next time we'll continue on with the game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.